Good morning and welcome to sunny Waltham Abbey. This morning I'm going to be walking, I'm going to walk on Upshire, towards Upshire, on the outskirts of Waltham Abbey. I'm going to be discovering some hidden gems there, which I'd like you to see, and also some gems that are not hidden. It's going to be a lovely day anyway, the weather's gorgeous, and I'm going to really look forward to this walk. Anyway, I'd like for you to come and join me, so if you put your best foot forward, enjoy the video. The first point of interest, what is for me, is St Thomas's of Upshire, the church here. I think it's absolutely fantastic architecture. I don't know anywhere else like it, or any church that's designed like this. It looks spectacular. Anyway, we're going to go inside and see what's in there. Got lovely grounds here, absolutely lovely. I think though to actually to come and actually see it is something completely different. You can see it on video here, but it's absolutely I'm lost for words. It is so nice and quaint. Let's walk through here, see what we can find. If we come through here, I think there should be some wonderful views. Really green this time of year now. I actually come here a few months ago. Must have been early spring, just before the lockdown in actual fact, and it wasn't so green as this. Just a brief piece of history here. Before 1902 there was no church, as you can see today, only a school and chapel. This was funded by William Buxton, and then 1902 Thomas Buxton funded the church as you see it today. The Buxtons are a family which are predominant in this area, or were predominant in this area, and we'll discover more of their hidden treasures later. So here's the main entrance to the Warlies estate. Let's go down this road here and see what we can discover. So we're just coming along the main road. It's not a main road, it's a small road into the Warlies estate here. You can just imagine it in the 18th century, 19th century. It would have been a little bit more grandiose, I would suspect. But this is the road as it stands today. So here it is, the main Warlies building of the estate. Just a little bit of history here. Now, Warlies was landscaped by Richard Morgan in the early 18th century. Part of that landscaping, 2 obelisks and a rotunda were placed in the park, which we'll see shortly. In 1851, Sir Edward Norton Buxton MP purchased the whole estate. That was to be near his constituents. He was succeeded by Sir Thomas Fowle Buxton as the owner afterwards. Now, the Buxtons held this estate right up until 1921. It was then sold to Bernardo's. In 1974 it was sold to the GLC and is now owned and run by the Corporation of London and Epping Forest District Council. So I'm just going to walk through the main build, or around the main build. I won't go into it. I'm not sure if I'm meant to. just going to walk round the sides. It's really well kept. I think the actual buildings now are rented out to businesses, small businesses. So small business units within inside the house here. A lovely place. So this is Tower Hill and the rotunda that Richard Morgan built in 1737. I'm not sure if it's the original or bits have been replaced, but apparently it collapsed or fell into disuse and needed repairing, so the GLC have repaired it and put it in its present position today. So now we're looking for Boadicea's obelisk, the main obelisk. I say the main obelisk because it's the largest of the two. I've only seen pictures of the smaller obelisk, which we're going to go in search of after this one. But this is actually about half a mile from the rotunda we've just seen. So here's the main obelisk to commemorate Boadicea. Boadicea, actually, legend has it she fell somewhere around here, or in the Warlies Park area. They're not sure if she was killed or whether she took her own life. Rumour has it she took it with poisonous berries and then bled to death in the Cobbins Brook. Now the Cobbins Brook, I don't know if you know, runs throughout the area, meandering around everything. So it's quite a long brook, pops up everywhere in the Abbey and Upshire. So here we are, a little bit closer up to the first obelisk. It's actually stood the test of time quite well, really, because you know how old it is. Yeah, it's well worth coming to see this. It's quite an iconic piece of architecture in the area. So I'm continuing my walk. I'm in search of the second obelisk. Just started to walk through Warlies Park again. Just been around the area having a look and everything. But just point of note, if you're ever in the Abbey, the Waltham Abbey there, central Waltham Abbey, don't forget the surrounding areas. There's loads and loads of different walks through Upshire, the outskirts of Waltham Abbey, the uplands and all that. Well worth a visit, and I fully recommend. Just to let you know, if you are walking through Warlies Park, or in actual any park or grasslands, you sometimes come across cattle, or sometimes cattle come across you. Now, if you walk fast like me, you're going to have to slow down, otherwise they will come after you. If you're running, they definitely will come after you. So just a little bit of advice. They're very curious creatures, and any sudden movement or fast movement, they'll want to know about it. They want to investigate you. So you could end up on the wrong end of a cow. So there we go. Finally found it. Obelisk number 2. It's as I said, it is brick built. I don't think it's as nice as the other one, but that's personal preference. Even so, it's quite an outstanding piece of architecture. I'm sure you'll agree. So, do we go right or do we go left? Well, I've had a look at my map and I think we're going to go left. I think we're in Galley Hill at the moment, or thereabouts. I'm trying to aim back. We're going towards. Going to go back towards Waltham Abbey, the outskirts again. There's actually a Second World War gun placement pillbox, or remains of one, which I like to see, and I've got a bit of history about it as well. And there's Monkham's Hall, here's another thing. So at Monkham's Hall here, this is the site of a Second World War anti-aircraft gun battery, if that's what you called it. Anyway, if you can imagine, the German Luftwaffe would have bombing raids into London, along the Lee Valley there, straight into London. So this is actually ideal placed to shoot them down as they come in. There's also suggestion that this area was actually used for a First World War as well, but that's unproven at the moment, so we'll just stick to the Second World War. So down there you would have had the Royal Small Arms Factory, gunpowder mills, and also you've got the main railway, or one of the main railways into London, so this would have been an ideal placement for it to be, to protect those establishments. This is Monkham's Hall. We're just outside Waltham Abbey near Kennel Wood, near the gun emplacement I've just shown you. This is where Edward and Mrs Simpson would frequently visit to see each other in secret. Also, this used to be the site of the South East Bombing Command, also frequently visited by Winston Churchill. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Thanks for watching. Any comments or suggestions in the box below, that would be greatly appreciated. If you liked the video, thumbs up. If you didn't, thumbs down. If you want to see more videos or want to watch the next video, don't forget to hit the subscription button. Thank you and see you next time.